Hi everyone, Stephanie Denman here from the Denman Homestead, and today I'm in the barn. I'm working in Buddy's office space. Now, very exciting. We're gonna get flooring delivered today. I ordered the flooring. It's in 21 boxes, so we'll be able to lay flooring soon. I gotta do the flooring before I can do the baseboards. It has to go in stages, but I've been working on kind of like an accent wall in Buddy's, what is an accent wall, in Buddy's office, and I have painted, I want to show you what I'm doing. So I've painted some 1x2s. I'll flip this camera around and show you. So I only have one coat on these 1x2s. I painted the first coat last night and let them dry overnight. But these, there we go. I pre-measured out what I wanted or what I needed for this wall. I'm gonna do a feature wall, kind of a design wall. I know some of this is still, I need to do some touch up on, I needed to patch some of the, when we put the faceplate on, it had some gaps in some of this, so I patched it and I re-textured it and everything, so I gotta touch up some paint on this wall. But so just to give you an idea, I'm gonna do a grid pattern on this wall with these 1x2s, and it's gonna give it a little bit of dimension. It's gonna be the same color and everything, but it's gonna give it a little bit of pop, I guess you could say. So I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do and we'll walk you through it. But first, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit these boards with another coat of paint, and I'm gonna paint the sides of these boards as well. I'm not gonna worry about the back of these boards because I'm gonna tack these to the wall. So this is gonna be up against the wall. So I'm not gonna waste my paint or my time painting the back of them, but I am gonna paint the sides and one flat side of the 1x2. And for those wondering, this color is Behr Premium, well, the paint is Behr Premium Paint and Primer, and the color is called Midnight Blue. So I have done my last coat on these boards. I got the sides done. My hands are blue, but let me show you what just arrived. Check it out. 21 boxes. I really hope it's gonna be enough of flooring. And so we're gonna get to start on that soon. While this is drying, I've been putting on some face plates on the walls. So I've got those done there. So yeah, I've just been doing little side projects waiting for these to dry, and they should be dry here in just a little bit. But I'm gonna wait for Buddy probably to get home to help me move the wood flooring in here so it can be acclimated to the temperature inside, and then we can get to working on that. Okay, so now that we've got all of our boards painted, I have my air compressor here with my nail gun attached, and If you don't have a nail gun, that's okay. You can just use like finishing nails or little brad nails to nail the boards into the wall. You just want to make sure that they're tiny so that they're easier to conceal and paint over or caulk and paint over if you need to. So I've got my air compressor gun over here, and I'm going to start nailing them to the wall. Before you do any of this though, you need to map out your wall and basically decide how much lumber you're going to want, how far apart you want your grid. That is going to tell you where to place your boards and then also how much material you need. So I've already got it in my mind what I wanted, and now we're just going to put them up there. All right, I have got my first piece up there. Now, they didn't have boards as long as I needed them to, so I'm gonna have to make some cuts. Once I get them all cut to size and put up there really tight, and then, you know, I'm gonna put a little bit of wood filler and then paint over it, you won't even know that it's two separate pieces of board. But I'm basically gonna frame out this wall, and then I'm gonna fill in the middle grid with the rest. I wanted to give you a little bit of an update on what we're looking like here. Got this one panel left to fill. What I'm doing is I'm cutting these individual, so the long ones are full wooden pieces, and in the middle are these individual cuts that I'm piecing together. And once it's all puttied and painted over again, you really won't be able to see the seams. So that is the grid pattern. Now, unfortunately, this one right here has some outlets running through it. However, that is for a TV. So the TV is going to be hung and kind of centered in this center block, and you won't even be able to really tell that that is missing. I mean, if you're planning it out to where outlet's going to be visible, you can space these out to where your outlets are going to be inside the grid, or you can even do them at a diagonal and do a different pattern that way. I've seen those done too, but I'm not too concerned about that outlet just because it's going to be hidden. But yeah, this is what we're looking like so far. Buddy just brought in all of our flooring, and so it can acclimate. So he just put all of that in here for me, and I know it was a lot of work because it's heavy. He just got that in here, and this wall is semi-done. Let me move this ladder. So all the panels are in except for the bottom, and I'm gonna paint the baseboard for this wall the same color, so it's gonna look all uniform. It's gonna be a true baseboard, but it's gonna be the midnight blue. So I can't do that step though until I get the flooring in. I need to put the flooring in and then the baseboard, and then I can finish up the bottom row of this. So, but for now, it's done, and I am gonna come back and let me just show you what I'm talking about, so it gives you a little bit of a close-up. See some of these imperfections, and but I'm gonna caulk this, and then we're gonna paint over it, so you're not even gonna be able to really see a seam at all. But yeah, overall, I'm really happy with it. And then it's gonna look, of course, better when there's a mounted TV and you can't see that outlet. So yeah, I'm pretty pleased. And this was a super inexpensive DIY thing you can do for one room, for a wall, like your master bedroom wall would be nice, or in this case it's Buddy's office. But yeah, if you like it, let me know in the comments, and thanks for hanging out with me today, and I can't wait to show you guys the final finished product. Catch you on the next one. Bye.
On the Denman homestead, where the sun sets golden in the west, we live in harmony with nature, doing what we love best. From the garden to the kitchen, and the bees inside their hive. On the Denman homestead, come along and plant, nourish, thrive.